I just had a whole conversation and I wasn't even freaking recording. I'm so pissed. Oh my gosh. I have to do this video over.
Yo, tonight is the night that I'ma get twisted. Mix Moscato and vodka, I'ma mix it. Roll that spaceship, we about to get lifted. Live in the present and gift is for the gifted. This what you came, this what you came for. You get what you buy, this what you pay for. So make sure the stars is what you aim for. Make mistakes though. I never worry. Life is a journey. I just wanna enjoy the ride. But it's a hurry. It's pretty early.
What's up, Melly Mafia? It's your girl, Nimelly, that live burger everybody be watching. So today is gonna be a story time on the first night me and my husband chilled and how we became boyfriend and girlfriend. So make a long story short, even though I was talking to the camera and the camera wasn't even freaking recording, make a long story short, got off of work at 10 o'clock. He texted me and told me to pull up. And I'm like, and you know, I think I feel comfortable enough to go to his house because we've been hanging out outside his house. I think I feel comfortable enough to go to his house and whatnot. So by the time I got back from work to my house, it was about 10:30. Took a shower because you know after work you gotta freshen up. Took a whole shower, not a fresh up, but a whole shower. I stopped by the pizza spot to get us something to eat. By the time I pulled up to his house, it was 11 o'clock. Before I got out the car, I sent him a text and I was just like, hey, you know, I'm outside. No response. I'm like, okay, he's not responding. Let me just give him a couple minutes to look at his phone. I gave him to like 11:10. I was sitting outside of my car, right? Mind you, I called and then I kept texting, kept being worrisome. I kept texting, I kept calling, no response, no anything. I didn't want to knock on his door because I feel like after 8 o'clock it's just rude to knock on somebody's door. But that's how my mom, that's what my mom taught me. And I was like, dang, I drove all the way over here. I don't want to drive back home. I'm just going to have to knock on that door. So I get the courage to get out the car at 11:30. Mind you, I've been sitting in this car for 30 minutes now. I get out the car and I knock on the door. His aunt answers the door. And I'm like, oh, I'ma just call him Babe. Oh, is Babe home? And she was just like, yeah, he's in the room. And I was just like, oh, he's in the room, but he's not picking up the phone, right? I opened that door, and this man is laid out like Jesus on the cross, across his bed, knocked out. You told me to come over. You told me to pick up food, and now you're freaking knocked out in the bed. So I'm just like, I drop my purse and I get full blown ghetto girl on him. You told me to come over here and you sleep and you knocked on. I had to knock on the door and I feel like that's so rude. Just going off. And mind you, I'm gonna get how we met is gonna be a different story. It's gonna be a different video. But I was just going off. And he knows exactly how I get and how I am. So he was just like, Naima, chill. You're here. You're in the house. The door is open. Like, so you got in. Relax. So I'm like, alright, whatever. So I sat down a pizza box. He had woke up. And we started eating and stuff like that. So what happened? So he asked me, did I want to spend the night? At first I was kind of like, no, that I was gonna go back home. But I looked at the time, like it was like we was just talking and eating, and it went from 11 o'clock to like 1:30 in the morning. Like, yeah, it went from like 11 something to like 1:30 in the morning. So I'm just like, I guess we can. So he wanted to watch Power. He started season 1 of Power. And now we was watching it on his phone. So yeah, I was laying right here, he was laying right here. He had the phone like this in between us. I was like, oh, that's not gonna work. I took the phone and I put it like on the side of the bed and I like turned over this way. So he turned over my way. Ooh, he turned over my way. So I'm like, okay, you know, we sitting there chilling. We're into this like 20 minutes in, and he does the, I'm gonna put my arm around you and I'm gonna pull you in close. So he put his arm around me and pull me in close. So his little man part is on my girl part, if you know what I mean. So we're sitting there cuddling and whatnot. I'm like, oh, I really like this boy. I'm feeling this boy, all this good stuff. And one thing just led to another. And I think that's all I'm gonna say. One thing just led to another. And we've been married ever since. We've been freaking married ever since. But nah, yeah, one thing led to another, and we wound up, you know what, I'm not gonna say it because I ain't getting yellow flagged. He asked me to do something for him. In the middle of that, if you know what every boy asks you to do, you already know. So I was like, no, you're not my boyfriend. Right now we're just friendly, you know whating. If you want me to perform that type of thing, you know what you gotta be. So he was like, you want to be my girl? I was like, what? Alright, just, you want to be my girlfriend, and that's it. And he asked me, he said, you want to be my girlfriend? I really vibe with you. I really F with you. And I was just like, yeah. Yeah. And yeah, and ever since that, we just been vibing. We've been rocking. We actually got married April 19th, 2016. So we was only together, it was August, September, October, November, January, February, March, April. We was only together for 9 months before we got married. But that's another story for another day, I guess. But I've been married since I was 20 years old. I know my husband since I known of my husband since I was 13 years old. We graduated from the same high school. But yeah, that's another story for another day. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you turn your post notifications on so I can notify you when I upload new content. Team Melly Mafia all day, every day. And if you ain't know, now you know. And we out, out, out.